The Toyota Corolla has been around for 50 years and 11 generations. That's pretty impressive in this fickle American market. So, what makes it have that staying power, and will I be impressed? Let's find out. Well, it's certainly come a long way in the looks department. The styling might be a bit over the top, but at least you can't call it bland. From its side profile, I think the alloy wheels really make it pop. Nice. It's the most sedate from this rear three-quarter view. I think the front is where the styling engineers put most of their effort. Note the blacked out mesh grille to make it look faster, and these strakes on the side, they are not functional though. Still, a cool look all around. Inside it doesn't strike me as entry level at first glance, which is a good thing, I think. You've got the blue piping right here, power seats, and not just for the driver, but you get power seats for the passenger too. And I noticed that these seats are quite firm and snug and support you well with these big side bolsters. Really quite comfortable. Impressive for an entry-level compact sedan. The seats are echoed with this blue strip right there across the side, and you've got some white stitching here also, just as you have on the seats. Comes all the way across the dash here. I really think it's a nice design, especially in the Corolla. And note these blue tint gauges here, so I like that blue theme going all the way across. And the infotainment screen looks a little aftermarket, but still very easy to use. Something interesting here is that the shifter actually feels like it's a manual, even though it isn't. You can shift it yourself right here, and you can also shift it with the paddle shifters, which I really like. The white stitching even carries over to the armrest, and you've got a two-tiered system here. You can open that up and click it up to get it up there, and then you have deep storage right here. Moving forward, 2 cup holders and a real handbrake, traction control cancel, which I never recommend, and then you have a sport mode too, which is nice. A bit more storage here, controls for your heated seats, high and low, nice. Hookups for your smart or iPhone, and USB as well, plus a charger. Toyota's Smart Key and push button start to me is one of the best in the business. You also have controls for Bluetooth on the steering wheel, and also your adaptive cruise control. And that brings me to my Drivin technology integration score, and for the Toyota, I think it's really, really high. Very nice. You've got your Entune apps, all very easy to use, and I like the cruise control stalk down here, menus up top here also, and really everywhere you look on the Corolla, they've thought of everything, and the technology is easy to use, and that's what it's all about. So I'll give it a very strong 9.5 out of 10. Good job, Toyota. The vents here seem to be airplane propeller inspired. Kind of cool. And on the door, power windows and controls for your door locks too, and some storage and a cup holder down there as well. So overall, in the interior, I'm impressed. I think it looks good. I think the technology is very easy to use, and it's even got some luxury and great tech features too. Out back you get this kind of odd pull-out double cup holder there, and seating for up to 3 across, plus some storage in the door, and a cup holder and more storage down here. Not sure why they put those quirky cup holders there when you've got 2 that you can use right here in the armrest. I do like how they gave you the option to fold down the rear seats and give you more room and a pass-through to the trunk. Nice. And speaking of the trunk, well, I would call it pretty massive for a compact sedan. Very nice. And check out my disc golf discs here. You might like my disc golf videos. It's a great sport. You should try it out if you haven't played. Powering my test car, the Corolla XSE, is a 1.8-liter dual overhead cam 16-valve engine mated to a CVT transmission that's continuously variable, 132 horsepower and 128 pound-feet of torque. You can expect a 0 to 60 time of 9.5 seconds. 28 miles per gallon in the city is expected, with 35 miles per gallon on the highway, and you can expect 31 miles per gallon overall. My Toyota Corolla XSE test car starts out at $22,880. Now you might want the $525 Entune Premium Audio Package with integrated navigation and app suite. It has a 7-inch high-res touchscreen as well. The $224 carpeted trunk mat set. Also the $199 door sill enhancements. The $79 rear bumper protector. And the $49 cargo net envelope. And with all that plus destination, you're out the dealer door at $24,621. But this Corolla XSE is top of the line and very well equipped. You get smart cruise control, auto stopping, it's always looking out for pedestrians. You even get lane keep assist, which will even steer you back into your lane. Sirius satellite radio, heated seats. It really does have everything you need to make yourself comfortable, and also to connect your technology as well, and also your apps with the Toyota Entune suite. So Toyota really is bringing you a very competent and certainly option-packed Corolla here. But is it fun to drive? Well, you do get a sport mode in the Corolla. Gives you a bit of a red tint up here, and notice I've shifted it down to first gear. Holds the shift longer. Now the Corolla is not a sports car. You can get it in a 6-speed manual, which I have reviewed. Check out my review elsewhere on YouTube. But, you know, it's very competent, and it will rev high, and so it's probably a little more fun than you'd expect it to be. And I do like the fact that you can shift it here and also shift it with the paddles. The backup camera is not directional, but at least it does have the backup camera, and that's a nice safety feature in and of itself. You also get a nice sunroof too. Checking out the night look on the Corolla here, and it doesn't look like the night look of a entry-level compact sedan, I'll tell you that. It's got kind of a nice light blue, luxurious glow, and I like it. And check this out as well. Something else I actually love on this Corolla is the adaptive cruise control. Right now it's set, and it's keeping me a safe distance from the car in front of me. And that is not just an incredible safety feature, but it's also an incredible luxury feature too, because I don't have to use my feet and get my feet tired. If the car in front of me slows down, like traffic is doing right now, then, well, the Corolla will slow me down. And you can set the distance from the car in front of you right here. Also, if you wander out of your lane, well, you have lane keep assist, and it'll actually steer you back in your lane. So, incredible safety from what is an entry-level compact sedan. And there you go. Traffic is stopping, so it's going to stop me too. Well, at least slow me down. And I'm not touching the brake. Very nice, Toyota. And unexpected in the Corolla. Certainly most people are not buying the Toyota Corolla because they want a fun car to drive on the back roads. But what you are getting with the Corolla, and why it's been around for 50 years and 11 generations, is really a car that competes very well head-to-head against everything else on the market. It really does have everything that you need, plus seating for up to 5 people, and a large trunk, and even a pass-through with fold-down seats to boot. Oftentimes I compare cars to women, which I probably shouldn't do in this current news climate that we live in, but I'll do it anyway. If the Toyota Corolla XSE was a woman, she would be really the girl that you date, and the girl that's also your best friend. Basically, a girl that if she was gone, you would miss her every day. Maybe she's not the prettiest girl out there. Maybe she's not the most exciting girl out there. But the combination of her looks and how fun she is to hang out with, and pretty much that je ne sais quoi, makes you want to be with her all the time. That's what this Corolla is like. It's really a car that can work for anyone. It does everything. Yeah, you might want a bigger car, a more flashier car, but this Corolla has everything you really need to get you from A to B. And while the Toyota is just an entry-level compact sedan, it really is an extremely competent car, and certainly a car that you'd be happy to put your kid in if they were going off to college or going out with their friends at night. It's got all the safety that you'd expect from a Toyota, and certainly all the bang for the buck with many, many great amenities and luxury items and tech thrown in for good measure. So I can certainly see why it's still in such popular demand after 50 years and 11 generations. And yes, I am impressed. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter and Instagram. Also check out all my other videos on YouTube. Of course, my Drivin' Ivan car videos, disc golf videos, also my documentaries and my literal video for Chris Isaac's Wicked Game. I'm Drivin' Ivan.